Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Blingo back here with another video. Hope y'all all been living y'all truth, man. As you see, I'm still rocking the pink Dipset chains. It's Killer Day, Killer Cam Day, because he's been all over the news. And y'all know I'm Dipset for life, right? So, he's been going off on Dame Dash. I made a video about him and Adrian Broner. These are going to drop together. But this guy, Dame Dash, right? Now, I wanted to believe in him so bad. When he went on the Breakfast Club and he said all the stuff that he was saying, some of it sound good. Some of it sound like true. I really started to believe him. But a lot of it was not true. I don't understand how you can come up to there, Dame, you know what I'm saying? Get your whole suit on, looking real business-y, talking real confidently, and be lying. You know what kind of person you gotta be to walk up in the spot, you know what I mean? Got your suit on and just lying? Like straight lying. Like that is crazy work, bro. That is the craziest work. But let's see what Chig's gonna give us the details and we gonna react to it because this is freaking ridiculous, man.
This hands down has to be one of the funniest days in hip-hop this year. And you know what, you guys? We gotta give it up to Dame. Even if people hate him, even if people think he's lying, full of shit, Dame knows how to provide premium entertainment. Now, during
We don't want no entertainment. We want to know the mother freaking truth. We want to know the truth.
His Breakfast Club interview today, Dame announced that he was the chairman of Revolt. Not officially, but only for about a month.
I was about to make some major announcements. You want to hear one?
Sure.
I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now, and I also I have 15.
You don't deserve to be the chairman.
I got you. So I'm now the chairman of Revolt.
Look. If you're gonna make an announcement like that, you know people gonna fact check it. They're gonna fact check it. And when he first said that, I was like, you know what? That's crazy, yo. You about to be Camron boss after y'all been beefing? You about to be his boss for a couple days? Oh, yo, he did and then he's using my favorite movie, Godfather. He using Godfather references? I'm like, oh, he about to go crazy up in here, son. Dame had us all fooled. He had us all fooled. Turns out, nope.
With a pathway, you see, because he wants to trigger me, and I want you to acknowledge that. So I'm now Cam's boss, the chairman of Revolt with a pathway to acquisition. I've been trying to buy Revolt.
How do we know this is not cap? We ain't see this on deadline.
Can you stop yelling? Can you stop interrupting me, please? So, deadline didn't make the announcement for this particular situation. They didn't want to.
Now, after Dame made this announcement today on the Breakfast Club, everything came crashing down. Seems like everybody is calling out Dame Dash on his lies. We previously saw 50 Cent come out and say Dame is lying after Dame claims that 50 Cent does not own the rights to Paid in Full. Right now, that one is still up in the air. I'm not sure who to believe. But with the issue of Dame being the chairman at Revolt, we got the black and white, you guys. It first kicked off with Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club making this announcement. She went on Twitter and said, I just spoke to a lead publicist at Revolt TV, who confirms to me Dame Dash is not the chairman of the network.
So why the freak would Dame Dash go up to there and say something like that, right? You went up there and you said something like that. Like, I am going to be the chairman of Revolt. And then acting like you got Lauren. She fact checks everything, bro. Why would you go up there and say that? Why would you go up there and say that? That's a crazy lie.
You're a lying sack of crap. You're a lying sack of crap. You're a lying, scheming, stinking, nasty sack of liquid crap.
Sad, Dame. Sad.
Network. Dame saw this tweet and responded back to Lauren. He says, here goes the bullshit. I'm the chairman for the month. If I acquire, I will be official chairman. Please stop playing with words. Just take the L. And then Dame Dash goes on to threaten Charlemagne with a lawsuit. Charlemagne, I would advise you not to make up phony sources without real names saying that anything I said was not true, or we will have a legal problem. Don't try to compromise my reputation. I have proof to support anything I say that will stand up in any court. You
taking a lie this far? You taking a lie this far? saying that you threaten to take somebody to court and you lying about some stuff. Yo, Dame, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I kind of was rooting for you because I don't want to see you down under. You know, I want to see you come up. I don't want to see nobody down under. I want to see them come up. You know what I mean? You try to act like you was the underdog, but you was acting like you were the boss at the same time. How you doing that, bro? And then you lying to us. Like, you had people believe him. I had friends texting me like, yo, Dame, yo, I had people texting me like, yo, Dame is, yo, you know, he doing his thing, yo, he was tricking us all, blah, blah, blah. And it looked like you lying. Oh my gosh, Dame.
2 hours later, Revolt TV CEO
right there.
Detavio Samuels actually came out to confirm that Dame Dash is indeed not the chairman of the company. He said, I know some of you might have caught Dame Dash's interview on The Breakfast Club today. To set the record straight, Dame Dash is a hip-hop pioneer with a proven track record as a creator. Yes, we've been in conversations about potential partnerships, things like licensing his shows and films for Revolt TV. But there is no signed deal. He is not the chairman of our company. There is no acquisition path on the table. The quote from me and Vibe is completely fabricated. I never said any of that. Now, this is what the alleged quote said. As the CEO of a media company dedicated to hip-hop culture and the diverse creators and consumers who drive it, it made sense to do business with Dame. Now, Camron jumped in the comments to react to the news. He said you can't say he's lying through his teeth. He ain't got none. Lying through your gums is treacherous.
Gang killer. Killer. Stop making fun of the man's teeth, all right? That's wrong, man. That's wrong, bro. I'm going to call you later. That's messed up, man. Making fun of the guy's teeth like that. That's not cool. All right? Everybody, a lot of people got problems like that, man.
Cam then got on video to address the lies from Dame Dash.
Nah, bro. I ain't know you be lying like this, bro. I ain't know you be lying like this, yo. I'm just sad. They told me, but you know when a nigga your man, you don't pay attention to a lot of shit. I didn't know, bro, that you a flagrant liar like this, man. Now look, Talk with Fleet come on tomorrow, 5 p.m. on Revolt's YouTube. But that was shit that he talked about last week. So part 2 will be out this Friday on Revolt YouTube about what he talked about this week. But I'll say this one thing. This is what I will say. The nigga called Revolt last week and say he wants to put his content on Revolt channel. Revolt programming is booked up until 2026. They don't have any room for programming. So maybe in 2026 or whatever. So I have 2 more shows I could do this year. And so when I found that out, I called my man Fendi, because I know what Fendi and Dame speak. I said, yo, tell Dame, I'll put his shows on my slot on Revolt, because I have 2 more shows I could put on Revolt.
Now, let me ask y'all this. I'm going to ask y'all this, and I want y'all to answer me in the comments. Why do you think that Camron decided to call Fendi instead of just calling Dame directly? Why do y'all think that? Honestly, like, why do y'all think that was? I'll give y'all my answer. The reason I think he did it is because people like Dame, you gotta like kind of like test the waters, because if he would have just called Dame by himself, Dame probably would have went off. It would have turned into a whole thing. I don't think he did it because he was scared of anything. I think he didn't do it because it would have turned into a whole thing, and then you don't want to deal with people like that. You don't want to mess up your day, because people like Dame will mess up your day. Gonna make you argue. It's gonna make you this. He's gonna give him a good proposition, but he's going through his friend, a mutual friend. That's why I think he did it. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know in the comments why y'all think he didn't call Dame and he decided to call Fendi, who is a mutual friend.
If I can executive produce the shows. I say he did it for me. When I needed help, he put my albums out on Rockefeller, and I let him executive produce them. I'm trying to do the same thing for you. I got 2 slots left. If you want 2 shows on Revolt this year, and you wasn't getting paid because you said you do it for free, I got a couple of dollars for you. I'm just the executive producer of the show. He tell Fendi. First he tell Fendi, yeah, he like, I ain't bet. Nah, matter of fact, fuck that. I'm the Godfather. He can't executive produce my shows. And
that's the problem. That's the problem. Now, what I've learned, is that a little bit of help is fine. We are better together than we are beefing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's work together. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's work together. But Dame he got so much ego and pride and this and that. And he tries to trick you. You watch a Breakfast Club interview, he'll try to trick you, say, oh, he tries to act like it's like being manly. But that's really not really being manly. You know what I'm saying? To me, I think it's okay to be honest and, work with people who's trying to help you. You're in a hole right now. And I understand sometimes you want to get out of it by yourself, but this could really be a good start. But he said, nah. So you can't say that Camron didn't try to help you, because a lot of people go around saying, oh, Dame done helped all these people, but nobody's trying to help him. But we don't know that at this point, because this looked like somebody was trying to help him and he decided to say no.
Dame, your own god kids don't want you. How you the godfather of anything? Your word don't count no more. You don't got teeth. You have dentures. Your word don't mean nothing. You fell off the Mount Rushmore of Harlem a long time ago. But we'll address it all tomorrow and Friday. But don't say I ain't trying to help out. You didn't want me to executive produce your TV shows. Could have walked right in for you. See you tomorrow and talk with Fleet.
Now, after getting exposed by Cam, Dame said enough is enough, and he brought out receipts. I told you guys earlier in the video, this is one of the funniest days in hip-hop this year. Dame posted this text message between him and Revolt CEO, Tavio. You guys can see Dame asking him, also, is there still a pathway to own? Tavio says yes. Dame also posted this email between him, Tavio, and a third party. Tavio introduces the person to Dame, then says he's interested in Revolt and has eyes on the money. Tavio then introduces Dame to the third party and says he's leading the process for us with Revolt. He then goes on the caption to say, I hate to bring out receipts, but Tavio, give me a call. I never would have took the deal if there wasn't a pathway to ownership.
Now, honestly, it's starting to look like right there, it looked like he's not showing the whole thing. He's kind of playing into it without showing the whole thing. What I would like to ask Dame is, did he actually ask the Tavio, like, yo, am I going to get a pathway to ownership? Am I going to be able to do that? He should have asked them directly. I don't know if he asked them directly. We don't see that. It just seems like he was in conversation to work with Revolt, period. Like, just to work with them, not to be the chairman. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how Dame got that, because I didn't get that from those messages. So
now, obviously, there's a lot of miscommunication here. Maybe Dame did not fully understand Tavio. Maybe Tavio did not fully understand Dame. And the last time these guys spoke seemed to be about 4 months ago. If you're in business, a lot can happen in 4 months. People can change their minds. Business deals can easily fall through. We still do not have official paperwork that confirms Dame is the actual chairman of Revolt TV. I'm actually wishing the best for Dame. I hope he eventually gets to own Revolt TV. I think that would be really dope.
Yeah,
Dame has a lot of experience in shows and movies. And right now, Revolt TV needs a spark. You guys get in the comments below.
I agree. That's why I was saying when he said it on the interview in the Breakfast Club, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, that would be great for hip hop. Really. That would be great for hip hop. Dame just got to fix his attitude. Even though he got a little bit better. Y'all don't understand. Back in the day, he was 10 times worse than this. Right now, he's kind of bad. But back in the day, he was 10 times worse. Yo, he was ridiculous. Like, yo, nobody in my family. I was young. You know what I mean? I was young when he was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was like a kid, kind of. Nobody in my family, my uncles, my mom, my aunts, they all couldn't stand Dame, bro. Oh, I can't stand him. I can't stand him. He's just ridiculous. He's just cocky and just he was ridiculous, bro. That's not how a boss moves. Boss don't move like that. And even though I appreciate him using The Godfather using so many references from The Godfather, which is a great movie, and honestly, I think every man should watch that movie. Seriously, every man should watch that movie. Everybody in the world should watch that movie, but every man especially should watch that movie. You learn a lot about people, life, and situations, and just overall being like a stand-up guy. You learn a lot from that movie, even though it's like a crime movie, but you learn a lot from it. You know, that and read 48 Laws of Power. That's also a very great book, right? But he was doing everything back in the day that the Godfather don't do. All that clowning each other, doing all that stuff. Godfather, they don't do that in there. That's not how you act, you know what I mean? And he was just so against it back in the day. He was just ridiculous back then. But, guys, let me know what y'all think about Dame Dash, man. Are y'all rooting for him? Do y'all want to see him do good? Do you think he's cooked? Like, do you think he's cooked? There's no coming back from nothing. What do y'all think he should do? Like, I don't know, man. I would love to see him win. It would have been a good look for him to be part of Revolt, you know, and just put all the differences aside with everybody he got and just be a straight up real businessman with no animosity, no anger, no problems. Just be a businessman and start being a part of the culture again. You know what I mean? Really. Right now, he's not. He's like the oddball. Like, you don't want to be the oddball, you know? Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram at Blingo for Vero. Shop VeroClothing.net. Continue to live your truth. Don't be out here lying like Dame Dash, man. Don't be out here lying like Dame Dash. Live your truth, man. And I'll see you at the next video. Peace.